Hey guys, it's Peyton. Today I am going to be doing a book outlet unboxing video. And I do the quotes, the little quote marks, because I already opened the box like a week ago. I am just being completely real with you. I couldn't wait and I didn't feel like filming when I got the box. So you have that lovely thumbnail. I saved the box just for that picture. I'm filming this at midnight as well. We'll just see how this video goes. I didn't get too much with my book outlet order. I only got 6 books, I believe, which was like around 30 bucks. And I think that's a win. I've already read one of the books because I filmed this late, and I apologize for this last 2 weeks of not posting that much. The reading rush vlogs kind of murdered me a little bit, and I'm back though. I'm ready to start doing some videos again, hopefully. Let's try my best. I'm starting college next week. And it's not even that far away. Like, it's like 4 or 5 days right now. And I'm flipping. Like, what? So, I probably need to get my life together if I can figure that out. I should probably go ahead and get into this video, show you the books that I got. The first book that I got was The Last Namsara by Kristen Ciccarelli. I actually read this book from the library like a year ago, and I really liked it, and I wanted a hardcover of it just because I wanted it on my shelf. I love the cover, and I definitely would reread this and give it another go because I kind of forgot everything. It's basically about this world where, crap, there's like a mark on my book. And obviously this came from Canada because it says indigo, like what the heck. I'm trying to search my brain for the plot of this book so I can tell you about it, and I already freaking read it, so it's kind of bad that I'm struggling right now. But basically the main character is a dragon slayer. I believe she's like the princess of this kingdom, and I think she has burn scars from a dragon when she was younger. Like I said, she's a dragon slayer. She kills some dragons. And another cool thing about these dragons is that people in this world can't tell stories because dragons are drawn to storytelling for some reason. I think that's what it is. I'm sorry if I'm messing this up. Like, I'm really stupid. But that whole plotline is really cool because stories are like banned in this world because they're not trying to draw out the dragons. And there's twists and turns in this book, and definitely really enjoyed it. And there's actually a companion novel that came out, and I really wanted it. So as soon as I saw these two on Book Outlet, I knew I had to snatch it up immediately. And I'll show you the companion book. It is The Cage Queen by Kristen Ciccarelli. The only thing I'm kind of mad about is this book came damaged. It's like ripped right here, and I didn't buy a scratch and dent copy, so like that's kind of rude. I'm not one of those people that is gonna cry about that though, and I did get the book for really cheap. It's whatever. Maybe I'll tape it from the inside so it doesn't look as bad. But this is the one that I haven't read from this, and it's a companion book. I don't know if you have to read the other one to be able to read this, and I don't really know the plot of this one. I do think the main character's brother is in this. I'm like recognizing a name, and I feel like that's her brother. It's fantasy, and I'm all about that. I've heard really good reviews about this one as well, so I definitely want to give this one a try. I assume there's still some dragon stuff, but might be completely wrong. All she has to do is kill the king, so I guess there's some plots for murdering some kings. I'm good with that. I'm intrigued. I want to read that, so we're gonna give it a go eventually. I don't know if I should reread this book to refresh my mind, but we'll see what I decide eventually when I get to these again. The next book that I got was Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston. This is a sci-fi book written by a great contemporary author. She wrote Geekerella and The Princess and the Fangirl. I've really loved those books, and I read them this year. So when I saw this one for really cheap, I was super excited. Knew I had to get it. My friend Brittany just read it and didn't like it that much. But we have different tastes most of the time, so I'm gonna still give it a go and see if I'm more into it. I really love Ashley Poston because she does include LGBT plus characters. I also opened up this book, and guess what? It's a freaking signed copy that I got from Book Outlet, and I didn't know it was gonna be a signed copy, so that is such a win. If that's not a win, I don't know what is. And also, don't really know what this book is about. I didn't really care to find out what it's about. All I know, it's a sci-fi, and I like the author, so I assume that I'll like this. But it seems like the main character is trying to steal something to fix her lifelong android little best friend, and she gets the coordinates to go find this lost ship that will give her the answers. And then this dude swoops in, and he's trying to steal things too. And I feel like there's going to be a romance between them, just because that's the typical thing that happens. But we will see. And I just freaking almost gave myself a paper cut. I don't appreciate that book, but you know. Hopefully this one will be good for whenever I get to it. And I think the book is purple. No, it's not. It's freaking blue. Okay, that was super sad. Let's not talk about that. The next book that I'm showing you is the one that I already read. Literally, like, I finished it a day ago, and I loved it. So I'm super excited to haul it, but it's kind of bad that my unboxing video, like, I already read it. Because I can read that fast that I read it during this video, for sure. So the book is Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars, but you can stay tuned for my wrap-up to hear more of my feelings on it. The end of August wrap-up is what I'm saying. And if you can tell by all these freaking tabs, most of them are pink. That means romance. This romance was actually good. And it's rare lately that I find like a contemporary or just any book in general where I'm really like feeling the romance. This one, I felt it. And I'm definitely regretting not picking up the rest of Jen Bennett's books from Book Outlet. And I kind of just really want all of them. I have one other one by her that I actually got from Book Outlet before, and I haven't read it yet. It's the Anatomical Shape of the Heart book or something. I probably should read that soon just because I already own it, and I definitely like this author's work. And this book is about this girl named Bailey, and she lives in Washington, D.C. currently, but she's been texting this boy online who lives in California, I believe, and by the beach. It's a fun setting, okay. They're anonymous to each other. They don't use their real names to each other, but they're very flirty, and they're both film geeks, and they just bond over that, and it's really cute. And the guy, he goes by Alex in his online thing, he really wants her to come down for this film festival and watch a movie with her. And the only reason he's asking is because her parents are divorced and her dad lives in his town. So she could definitely go visit her dad and then go meet up with Alex. And she's really nervous about that, and she ends up not telling him that she actually is moving down to live with her dad permanently instead of living with her mom. And her whole plan for the summer is to try to find Alex in this town using some of the clues that she has gotten through his text messages. Let's just say she meets this guy at work, and this is on the back of the book, so this is not a spoiler. And he's Alex, and she doesn't know that, and they hate each other. They literally do not hit it off at all. It's a hate to love romance, and it was super fun. I just thought it was realistic in the romance department, I guess, not the like messaging, and then like obviously they're gonna fall in love in real life, you know, let's be real. But that whole situation is not very realistic, but just the way they acted around each other, it was just very realistic to me. Like I'm saying, I felt like these were real teenagers, and I just had a lot of fun. It was a great beach read. The guy, Alex, he is super cute. He's a surfer, and it made me super, super happy to read a different kind of hobby because he's really into surfing. His whole family is. I thought he was a really interesting character. He was different, and so was the main character too. I thought they were a good match for each other. And now I'm blabbing about this book, so I will stop. The next two books I was super happy to see on Book Outlet. I've already read both of these books. These are rebuys for me, but I wanted these specific editions and they had them. And it is Shatter Me and Unravel Me and hardcover. I have all the other hardcover books for the Shatter Me series. Literally, these are on Barnes & Noble for super expensive, like $15 each. And I don't know how much I spent for these books, but it was probably like $6 each or something. And I think that's such a win, and I was super happy to see these on there. And I'm so happy my collection of one of my favorite series. I finally have all the hardcovers. My goal is to get all the paperbacks as well. Like, I'm a little bit too obsessed with these books. If you can't tell, this is my Shatter Me shelf over here. And, oh dang, T'Challa, like, dang, I didn't put them right. If you don't know what these books are about, it's about a girl named Juliet, and she's freaking in an insane asylum at the start of the book because people think she's crazy, but actually she just has a killer touch. And if she touches you, you die. And they're in this dystopian world where literally the earth has gone to crap. Like, the environment is dying. People are starving. People may be getting some random powers. Stuff like that. And this series has like some of the best character development I have ever seen throughout the series. We start off with Juliet being a very scared and sad character. She's very depressed and very little confidence in herself. And then towards the end of the series, she is such a strong woman and she's just the most amazing person ever. And it's just really cool to see. So, girl power, man. Super happy to have these finally. So that is it for this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was kind of short for like an unboxing. Take what you can get. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like it, comment down below. Have a good day. Please subscribe and make sure to follow all my social medias, which are linked down below, and go click the bell button, which is right by the subscribe button, which you should have already clicked, and goodbye.